Uses a series of cameras and software to navigate. Tesla hopes to upgrade it to turn existing cars into robo-taxis. For now, it requires a human at the wheel, ready to...
You get in the car, press nothing, and it just drives. Through traffic, around corners, even reacts to hand gestures from strangers on the street. No steering wheel grabbing, no second guessing, just smooth, intelligent motion powered by cameras and code. Tesla's full self-driving is no longer a sci-fi fantasy. It's here, and people are already trusting it to take them across cities while they nap or stream Netflix. So the real question is, when cars can drive themselves, what happens to everything else?
I mean, if I had full self-driving. Now they don't care one way or the other.
And despite the improvements, it still makes mistakes.
So the rear wheel just...
Tesla's full self-driving feature, also known as FSD, supervised, has been getting better year after year, but version 13. That's where things start to feel seriously futuristic. If you've been following Tesla for a while, you'll know the journey hasn't always been smooth. But this new update is making even longtime users stop and say, whoa.
It's a Tesla Model 3. So we are turning on the full self-driving beta. Okay, the car is now officially, technically...
Take Nitesh Mehta, for example. He's been using Tesla's FSD for over 3 years, and he recently got access to version 13. According to him, this update doesn't just feel like an improvement, it feels like a major leap. His Tesla can now back out of the garage, make its way onto city streets, handle traffic, take turns, switch lanes, and get him to his destination with almost zero input. It's not just following lines on the road anymore, it's thinking.
You also have to be ready to take over at any time. Now this is challenging. Oh, no, we're going on the wrong side of the road. We're not trying to make this car screw up, we're not.
Watching his car move is like seeing a robot brain come to life. It doesn't just follow a map, it's constantly adjusting to what's happening around it. If there's a car creeping into the lane, it slows down. If a pedestrian gives a wave, it reads that body language and responds. That kind of awareness is what separates basic automation from something that feels truly intelligent. Sure, it's not perfect. One area where it still struggles is parking. The car might get close, but you can tell the system's still trying to figure out the most efficient way to squeeze into a spot. But when you compare that to where this tech was even a year ago, it's clear just how fast it's learning. And remember, every Tesla using FSD is feeding data back to Tesla's neural network, which helps train the system even further. What's really wild is how normal this feels once you get used to it. Drivers who've had FSD for a while say that after a few weeks, it's almost jarring to go back to a regular car. You start trusting the system more and more, and it starts to feel like driving with a co-pilot who's incredibly sharp but still needs your supervision.
Going down a straight road with not a lot of pedestrians, the car actually seems to be doing okay. We're doing right around the speed limit, we're not hitting anything. The car can see cones,
Of course, Tesla still officially calls it full self-driving supervised. The company makes it clear that you need to keep your hands on the wheel and be ready to take over at any time. That's the safety net for now. But when the car can handle 95% of a trip without you doing anything, the writing is on the wall. This is no longer about cool tech features. It's about changing the very idea of what it means to drive. With each update, Tesla isn't just improving a car, it's slowly removing the driver from the equation. And version 13, it's the closest we've ever come to seeing what that future could look like.
Powerful technology known as machine learning. This technology allows their cars to learn from experience and improve over time. Just like humans, Tesla's AI...
At the core of Tesla's full self-driving, FSD, technology isn't a radar or a spinning LiDAR unit. It's a set of cameras, a supercomputer, and a neural network that thinks like a human. While most competitors have leaned on expensive sensor arrays and 3D mapping systems to navigate roads, Elon Musk made a bold and controversial bet that vision, just like human sight, is the ultimate key to autonomy. Tesla's system is powered by what they call Tesla Vision, which uses 8 cameras positioned around the vehicle to provide a 360-degree view of the world. These cameras act like eyes, feeding real-time footage into Tesla's onboard AI, the brain. That brain is a powerful neural net trained on billions of miles of driving data collected from Tesla's global fleet. Every stop sign, traffic light, roundabout, construction zone, or jaywalking pedestrian say the car encounters is a new lesson, recorded and analyzed to help the system improve.
Tesla vehicles are equipped with a suite of advanced sensors. These sensors act as the car's eyes, providing a 360-degree view of its surroundings. 8.
This vision-based approach mimics how you and I drive. We don't need radar to sense distance or LiDAR to build 3D maps of our surroundings. We look, assess, and react. Tesla believes this is the most scalable and natural way to create a truly autonomous vehicle. And it's doubling down on that belief by removing radar and ultrasonic sensors entirely from its newer models. So what does this all mean on the road? It means your Tesla can now see and interpret not just static objects like stop signs or lane lines, but dynamic interactions. It can read the subtle cues of human behavior, like a cyclist glancing back before turning, or a driver waving you forward at a four-way stop. In version 13 of FSD Supervised, this human-like intuition is sharper than ever. The car doesn't just follow directions. It navigates with an awareness that feels eerily lifelike. But we're not in a sci-fi movie just yet. Tesla is clear in its documentation. FSD is still a supervised system. That means it requires the driver to stay alert, hands on the wheel, and ready to take over at any moment. The software may be brilliant, but it can still make mistakes. And Tesla is careful to remind users that they are responsible for the vehicle at all times. Of course, in practice, that's a blurry line. Many drivers report going entire trips without ever touching the wheel. YouTubers have tested FSD in complex urban environments, pushing its boundaries, sometimes too far. In some viral videos, Tesla vehicles successfully navigate dense traffic. In others, they miss obvious obstacles like fake walls, forcing the driver to slam the brakes. These mixed results keep the system in a legal and ethical gray zone, and critics argue it's being deployed too soon.
This computer processes the massive amount of data coming from the sensors in real time. Using sophisticated algorithms, it identifies objects, tracks their movements, and predicts their future.
Still, the pace of improvement is undeniable. Tesla's vision-based AI is learning, adapting, and slowly turning your car into something more than just transportation. It's becoming a co-pilot with eyes, a brain, and eventually, the ability to take you anywhere without you lifting a finger. Is the road to autonomy still long? Yes, but Tesla's vision-first strategy might just get us there faster than anyone imagined.
Bet it all on automation.
This is not some far-off, mythical situation. It's literally 5-6 months away.
As full self-driving matures,
It might look like Elon Musk is just building smarter cars, but that's only half the story. Behind the dashboards, charging ports, and over-the-air software updates lies a far more ambitious mission. Musk isn't stopping at convenience. He wants to upend how we move, how we work, and even how we think about owning a car. The future Musk envisions isn't one where you drive your Tesla. It's one where your Tesla drives you. Or better yet, drives itself to work for you. With the development of full self-driving, FSD, Musk has planted the seeds for a global robotaxi network, an autonomous transportation grid that could rival Uber, Lyft, and public transit combined. The concept is simple but revolutionary. Instead of your Tesla sitting idle in your garage or office parking lot all day, it could be out earning income. You could summon it from your phone, send it out to pick up passengers, and let it make money for you, like an Airbnb for the road. And the best part? The hardware is already here.
and much more. In a rare move, this specially adapted Ford is legally allowed to drive autonomously on New York streets for the first time. Now, it uses...
Musk has repeatedly claimed that every Tesla built since 2016 has the potential to become fully autonomous with the right software updates. Tesla's FSD, currently in its supervised phase, is improving rapidly with each new release, learning from billions of miles of real-world driving. The vision-based AI system already navigates streets, reacts to traffic lights, handles roundabouts, and even responds to hand gestures. While it still needs human oversight for now, the gap between supervised and full autonomy is narrowing fast. Imagine this. You finish breakfast, head to work, and leave your Tesla in the driveway. But instead of collecting dust, your car quietly shifts into robotaxi mode, shuttling people around town. By the time you get home, it's made a few $100. That's the kind of future Musk is betting on, and it could change everything we know about car ownership. But not everyone's buying into the dream so easily. Critics say Tesla is promising too much, too soon. FSD still has its flaws, and while impressive, it occasionally makes mistakes that a human driver never would. Missing small obstacles, hesitating at intersections, or misjudging a turn. Safety advocates are right to raise concerns, especially when lives are at stake. Then there's the legal maze. Insurance laws, traffic regulations, and liability frameworks weren't built for driverless cars.
Surely you can find a city that's slightly quieter.
We certainly could, and thank you for giving me this chance to be here. We really believe that if you can drive in New York...
Regulators are watching closely, and so are Tesla's rivals. Traditional automakers like Ford, GM, and Toyota are scrambling to accelerate their own autonomous programs. Meanwhile, tech giants like Google's Waymo and Apple's secretive Project Titan have adopted a more cautious, closed-loop approach, focusing on geofenced areas and controlled environments. Tesla, on the other hand, is taking its system straight to the public roads, learning at scale and improving in real time.
Sustainable energy from the sun and batteries. We can also, at the same time, also maintain a great environment. So that, I think, is the future.
It's a high-risk, high-reward strategy, and it's already having ripple effects. Tesla's pace has forced the rest of the industry to either innovate or be left behind. But there's another layer to Musk's master plan: accessibility. By creating a robo-taxi fleet, Tesla could dramatically lower the cost of transportation. A ride across town that costs $15 today might only cost $3 in a driverless Tesla. That could open up mobility to millions of people, reduce traffic by optimizing vehicle use, and even reshape cities by decreasing the need for parking lots and personal vehicles.
That the future we're headed for is one where you can literally just have anything you want. Like, if there's a good or service you want, you'll be able to have it,
And for Tesla owners, the benefits go beyond cheaper rides. Their cars would become revenue-generating assets, appreciating instead of depreciating over time. That alone could flip the auto industry's economic model on its head. Still, for all the ambition, the robotaxi future isn't here yet. FSD is labeled supervised for a reason. Tesla requires drivers to stay alert and keep their hands on the wheel, even though some users push the limits, and sometimes go viral for doing so. The road to full autonomy is complex, and it'll take more than just code to get there. Ethics, trust, legislation, and public acceptance all stand in the way. But if there's one thing we've learned from Tesla, it's this: don't underestimate Elon Musk. He's turned impossible timelines into global industries before. And if FSD keeps progressing at its current pace, the moment your car starts driving strangers around town while you're sleeping may arrive sooner than anyone expects. So, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below.